I probably should announce my stream, huh? Actually, let's change music. Also, hello Temporus and hello X2. Welcome everybody. Also, that morning, very suspicious. I think you're outing yourself. That's music? That's music. Okay. Hey, Rocco Rager, hello. One of those hellos was much more enthusiastic than the other. Was it? Am I betraying the fact that I'm not impartial? I don't know. Sorry. It actually comes out kind of at random. I'm equally happy to have anybody on stream. Now, jokes aside, it's more like, do you recognize the name or not, I guess, from my perspective. But I recognize all of you guys' names. Like Temporus, I recognize you also from Togglebeats stream. X2, always here. Rocco Rager, of course, author of libraries that I use all the time. I think it's finally time to solve the YouTube API mystery. We have not exhausted any quota. we had a few days ago, but now we're good, and now it's time to yay. Now it's time to actually see if we can make this work as it should. Is the quota daily? Yes. So there is a quota limit per minute, and the quota limit per minute is 1,800,000 requests. Well, like credits. Depending on the type of request, you consume more or less credits, right? So like read stuff is like 1 credit, while stuff that like modifies things is more credits. But in any case, it's 1,800,000 per minute. But then per day, so there's a second threshold per day, and the per day one is 10K, 10,000 credits, which is kind of weird of a setting because the per minute limits are like you're gonna hit your daily limit way sooner than you hit those. It's kind of weird, but you know, it's Google, so I've come to understand that that's just how it is when Google is involved. I guess there's ways to increase your daily quota, but not the rate limit quota. You can certainly increase your daily quota if you ask. There's a button to ask. I don't know how easy it is, but yeah, I think your assumption is reasonable. I could see them even up that one, like the rate limiting one, like the per minute one. I don't know, but I'm not sure. Maybe they don't want to do that ever. So or like normally. Okay, so we can see that. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to add logging to every location where I issue a YouTube API request. Every time we send an API request, we log it, and then we watch bork run for a while and check to see what happens. That's kind of the idea. So let's go do that. And then after that, I'm going to try to port over the old rendering logic, see what happens, see if we can make it work, see if that work also works on Windows. And I think in any case, the old rendering logic does need, it needs bugs, it needs bug fixing, but it also needs, bug fixing, but it also needs integration with libvaxis, because even though we want to keep rendering stuff, let's say in a somewhat manual mode, there are a few things that we want to inherit from libvaxis. Mainly, the main thing is libvaxis. The libvaxis detects like how wide emojis are in a given terminal, and so it's nice to basically inherit that math from it instead of relying on direct usage of ZG. Okay. So how do we do this? Guess we close this. And then we do, okay, we want to look at auth, not which one. YouTube auth. This guy does make YouTube requests. So whenever there's a new one, we want to write it down. This is one, for example. So log.debug YouTube request auth. This is the post one. This is the one where we try to get a token from a refresh token. Well, let's say refresh to access token. We can leave it at that. I don't think we need to add more stuff than that. So then, so this is one. Is this really all there is in here? Yeah, this is all we do in here. Okay, so then we have live chat that does a bunch of requests. Let's see. We have So if we're searching, called find live, there we go. Find live. Here we had this token access equal. Let's change this to a new one. YouTube request, find live broadcast. So that's what we're doing here. But that's not all, right? Because this is what allows us to attach to one thing. But then this is the polling loop where we keep polling. Probably want to do this here. And then we have this one. This one is polling for messages. This is uppercase polling. And let's also add a print for sleeping. Although this is going to be nanoseconds. Whatever. Give it nanoseconds number, it's fine. Okay, so so this should be most of it. OAuth is the only one that remains, but OAuth shouldn't be doing anything weird, right? Because OAuth only gets called in the beginning. We have wait for token, handle request. Yeah, this only happens in the beginning, so this should be fine. Okay. Let's see if we have build errors. Of course we have build errors. Why wouldn't we have build errors? Invalid format string delay. Type usize. Delay is going to be in live chat. Oh, what did I do there? So this seems kind of reasonable. Yeah. Every sleep is about 1 second. And it keeps spawning every second. I don't know. Should I be polling less? But like, this isn't even much. YouTube data API. These graphs kind of suck. Like, what are they even supposed to mean? 200. Sambekov? Maybe. That's a fair point. Like, we could say, if the chat is inactive, we drop it down to what, 5 seconds? I mean, yeah. We can't drop it down too much, right? Because it's chat. Like, even 5 seconds, it's annoying. The fact that you will get an extra 5-second delay for the first message. Although, it's not bad, right? It would cut your API usage by a fifth whenever there's no messages. But at the same time, it's... Like, how much quota am I actually consuming by doing this? Like polling once per second. Also, I don't know, man. Why am I even supposed to forced to poll? That seems unfair. Also, like, let's say double. Also, now I'm curious about this thing. Wait. Like, if I go in here, is this guy like polling? Motherfucker, it is polling. Endless amount of cookies flying around. If you get 10K per day, you could, in theory, only use it for 3 hours per day at 1 second. Yeah, me too, Temporus. Me too. Like, this is the Google experience. So we're polling hard. And that's just how it is, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should poll. Like, also, why is this allowed to poll? Like, live chat. This is the initializer. What's the endpoint? The endpoint, payload, headers, YouTube, V1, live chat, get live chat, pretty print false. Ah, there we go. Holy shit, we already consumed. We already consumed 600. Like we're already burning it. Yeah, it really doesn't take long. So, but what does that mean? Like, am I not allowed? Sorry, I closed I stopped tailing my logs. That doesn't stop the requests. I need to close bork. But like, what are you supposed to do? I guess if you poll and there are no, maybe we can do this. If it's so, we were saying that 10K per day, that's 3 hours of usage at 1 second, huh? So we could basically do it like this. If no messages, then if a poll doesn't produce a message, then we go to 5 seconds. Does it have a long poll mode at least? Long poll is in what? Server sent events? What it has, it's basically you just poll a thing. It tells you the minimum amount of time you have to wait, and that's kind of it. It doesn't do anything else. Yeah, okay, you're talking about SSE. Yeah, no, there's no SSE. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not even sure what you're describing is SSE. I think I get it. Like you open the request and then it just stays there open. So that isn't even. I guess that's kind of partially how SSE works, but it's not full blown SSE necessarily. No, they don't have that. It immediately replies with nothing. It actually replies with a beefy Java, beefy JSON object that tells you no, there's nothing. It's kind of funny. I guess we can add this logic. So we can say, we can do var last was empty. We set it to true. Maybe we can have like a couple. We can say if the last one was empty, we do 5 seconds. And then after, I don't know, 10 of those, we go down to 10 seconds wait. How should we do it? So no, you know what? I feel like a 5 maybe might be a little bit too much. Even like 3 and then 10. Because here's the idea. I think that what I would like is for that quota to last a full day, right? Although you're not going to stream for 24 hours. Like you don't do 24 hours long programming streams. 12 hours is already like a stretch. So if every second lasts you 3 hours, then every 3 seconds is going to last you 9 hours. That's probably good enough. If we do 4, it's going to be 12. 4 seconds is probably... Yeah, my point is not just doubling efficiency. My point is, if the quota, if 10K lasts you only 3 hours, I wanted to basically make sure that it never runs out. So I think, sorry. So let's set this threshold then to, let's set it to 4 seconds. That seems a good idea. Or even 3.5. Let's do 3.5. I decided 3.5 is going to be my number. So last was empty is set to true. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. We get in here in attached. In attached, we get messages. For messages dot items, and we then we want to sleep minimum. Delay is gonna be if messages dot items dot len is 0, else whatever they say. This is gonna be 3.5 or like 3,500 milliseconds times sd.time.ns per ms. There we go. And actually it can be done like this, right? We don't even need a variable. We don't even need a support variable. If there was something, then we sleep less. If there was nothing, then we sleep for 4 seconds. It's a bit janky though, because I guess what you want. So this is not a full solution though, because this makes sure that when chat isn't moving fast, then you're good. But if chat is moving fast, then you're still getting kind of, fucked, right? Because you will consume your stuff much more quickly. So 3 hours, maybe we can say that the minimum amount of sleep is 2 seconds. Or we could do batching. Like if you put a 3 second, let's do it like this. I'll look when this doing max. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we're sleeping for 3 seconds and a half every time. So this should lower our usage of the API. And then whenever there's messages we go down to 2 seconds. That does put a hard cap at 6 seconds though. Sorry, at 6 hours. We could do 2.5. That would make it, what, 7.5? Okay, so this should have basically solved our main issues with YouTube, hopefully. Hopefully we now made stupid YouTube happy. Rishu, well, thank you for the link, but I don't need it. I have already implemented all this stuff. The problem is just that the fact that there are stupid API limits in place for an API that forces you to poll. Like, out of curiosity, has really not anybody ever asked for YouTube comments WebSocket API? Like, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. Web sub. The fuck is web sub? Push notifications. Yeah, but it's not for chat. Yeah, that brings me back here. Yeah, there's nothing. There is absolute nothingness. Hmm. Yep. Okay, so, well, we know how it is. Let me try 1 sec the YouTube thing, timing. So I'm going to send a test message on YouTube, test. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, we picked up my message. That bumps down the pot link to 2 seconds in case there's more coming. Honestly, you know what I'm thinking? Going down to 2 seconds. Going down to 2 seconds is not even that important. Like, hard coding it at 3 seconds and a half is probably not that bad. It's jank, but the API forces you to basically be jank. So you know what? Let's hard code it at 3,500. No matter what. Yeah. Okay. So so this is done. This chapter is done. Let's now try to implement back the old rendering code, but you know, make it nice. So how do we do this? I guess there are 2 questions to answer first. I guess the first question is, so right now we have this rendering code, which is the one that you're seeing working right now. It actually doesn't do a lot. Also, there's something kind of whack with how this selection thing goes, because it's eating the text. But that's not me. That's Ghosty doing this. Okay. Or at least I think. So so we want to basically decide how to connect to Vaxis, Because right now we're being given a body. So what's a body? No definition found. Why is ZLS like this? Let me go check for a second on ZLS. Because by now ZLS should be able to understand my project. Do I have like a check step that's borked? I don't. But I probably should add a check step. Oh, no, I know what it is. Maybe. Do I have a test step? No, I don't have test. Never mind then. I do have releases, which right now releases don't work, but that's it. So, yeah, what's going on with ZLS? 014 dev. Cool. No definition found. It really hates libvaxis. I don't know why. God damn it. Okay, let's go look at our documentation. Okay, what's in a window? Has information about the parent, information about itself, and it points to a screen. So we have a Vaxis screen. What can you do to the screen? The init, read cell, write cell. So a screen, I guess screen is what gives us the size and information about the current position of the cursor. But at the same time, okay, let me think about it. If I never try to render anything using libvaxis, screen is internal state only, you shouldn't be accessing it. Well, I guess my point is, I guess what I should do is just have my code at the beginning of render. I move the cursor top left, and then I do my rendering routines, and that's it. Yeah, but width and height, I can read them from screen, right? Yeah, no, I get it that I don't. It's not like I change these settings. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay, so I read from screen the state of the screen. I render using my logic. I will I will cause this to go out of sync, because if I move the cursor myself using escape codes, it's like it's the inline assembly of terminals. I'm gonna use my inline assembly, and so that's gonna move around. That's gonna move around the cursor, and this guy is not gonna know what I did. But it should be fine with method. Huh. Yes, I am. But it should be fine, because the idea is I don't do any rendering from libvaxis after I do my stuff. Or technically, if I want to be nice, I guess, whatever I do, then I put the cursor back to where this guy expects it to be, or I update this guy. So, okay, I shouldn't like cause major breakage. So, yeah. You're right, I do get win size. What happens on win size? I think right now here we don't have anything related to win size. Let's see what says. here. What do we do on win size? On win size, we call vx resize. Oh, this allocates memory, which we don't want to do. We actually don't care about this. What does the implementation look like? Oh, called screen.init. I guess I don't even need the screen object at that point, right? Yeah, okay, I basically bypass this whole thing. Like, okay, the idea is I catch the event, but I don't do this. And then I do my own bookkeeping. Okay. Bro, please allow me to do this. Fish. Okay. Zig doesn't have AI completion support from community till now. What? uh, what? Uh, you can add, so you can add one of those AI auto completion things to your editor, and it works, and it can give you auto completion suggestions for Zig. I don't know how good those are. I know that in the past LLMs were not really trained on Zig much. Lately, they have been trained more, so they are becoming better. How good they are, I don't know. You have to try it out. But that is like, that has nothing to do with the development of the language. It's like, go ask that guy, what's his name? Go ask Sam Altman what's the state of Zig in ChatGPT and whatnot. So I don't know, man. Oh, go ask the cloud people, Cloud or whatever the thing is called. Okay, so display one. What did we do in the old one? We had size of type size. You know what I'm thinking? What I'm thinking is that maybe we should take the old one. It's easier to take the old one and update it than porting everything over. Although porting everything over has the upside of allowing me to like look at everything. Yeah, let's go do this. So please, how somehow I got it working earlier. Okay. Fucking fish. Hey, Matt. Debug is fun. It's helping with Windows. If you stick around for a bit, hopefully I will be able to show you bork running on Windows. Okay, let's switch back to all display. Now there's going to be a bunch of problems. So also, all the display has yeah, there's a few things. Okay, let's look at usage of POSIX. Where do we worry about POSIX? Original terminals, we don't care about anymore. Size, we do care. TTY, TTY, do we care? We do care, although maybe not as a file. We'll see what this type needs to be, but yeah. Emulator supports emotes. I think this is something that we can ask Vaxis. So let's delete that. Message rendering buffer, yeah. Emote cache, yep. Interactive elements, everything else is needed. Then we have this display with stuff. I think this is the new version, right? With all the this is the this is the new version with all the initialization required in the beginning. Here we still have the old channel, which we want to turn into a loop. Okay, we have a bunch of things that we need to fix. So for example, emulator supports emotes. How do we do this now? This is going to be vaxis.something, I think. This is inside text. So this thing has some info. Also, okay, screen last caps capabilities. There we go. So we want to ask if we have kitty graphics. Oh, but let's say VX, which we have inside the loop. Okay, so that's loop.vx. There we go. So this is in case the kitty graphics is supported. Next error, ch loop dot. Oh, I don't remember the methods. Post event. Are you having the same issues? That's interesting. Maybe something regressed or something. I don't know. Original termios. Right. There's teardown. On teardown, what do we want to do? We kind of want to call like loop vx dot. I don't remember. the init, I guess. Yeah. And what's the TTY? Message rendering buffer the init. I think we want to do this as well. That's it. Restore modes. Yeah, we don't care about this anymore. Or doing that ourselves. Read input. We don't care about this. Doing this ourselves. Maybe we will need more cursor. Oh yeah, this is part of some kind of writer thing that I have going on. Get terminal size. Not our job anymore. Size changed. There we go. So size changed. I guess has to be like this. GPA reallocate elements. All right, interactive elements. Oh, that's funny. Try Zig Scient, guys. Is that a ZLS fork? Then what else? Window title, render. Let's look at the other build errors. Oh, this is try put tick. This tries to put a display tick event. Right. How do we do this? Post event, try post event. So this keeps ticking. Tear down, display tear down. That's what we looked at earlier. Move cursor, writer size change, Windows title. Okay. Next build error. Winch handler. We don't have a winch handler anymore. Emulator supports emotes. Don't need to check out. So check out my previous very fancy terminal capability detection code. You know what's funny? So when I was doing this, I knew that I was doing a bad. I knew that this was shitty, but well, I left it there for laziness and because it was, good enough for me. But I suspect there's a bunch of applications that also like landed on this and said, you know what, this is good enough. We go to 1.0 with this. We don't care about the original Termios. We don't care about the new Termios. Yeah, we don't do any of this shit. Although, you know what? We don't do any of this shit, but I'm going to comment it out because maybe we're going to need... Maybe we do care about some of these settings, like some precise thing related to these settings. And I'm gonna use this to... Like, I need to emulate this with libvaxis, right? So, I mean, we entered already the alt screen. So, like, for example, this is not needed. But like disabling wrapping mode, I think I need to disable wrapping mode. Maybe this might have something important to do with cursor behavior. I'm not sure. Disable insert mode. Hide the cursor. I think a bunch of those are already done. Like here we have the cursor. Hidden. We have mouse mode enabled probably. Well, in any case, you know what? Just to make sure, comment it out. so that when we need it, we check it out. No more Zig action, no more getting terminal size, no more reading input thread. And yes, ticker thread, we do want the ticker thread. So we tick. Create interactive elements, start the ticker thread. That's it. Out of curiosity, Rocco Rager, is there any ticker logic in libaxis that I should be using over my own handmade one? I'll give an explanation of what I mean by ticker. Basically, this is something that triggers a screen repaint, and I use it for, well, it doesn't necessarily cause a repaint to happen, but it does put an event, right, regularly in the loop, and I use that in case that I have, for example, like a countdown showing. Not in the parts that I'm using. Okay, perfect. So this guy stays. Everything else seems fine. Okay, let's continue with other errors. Unused local constant, setup, name, oh, terminal stuff. I don't care. TDY, we also don't do it like this. We inherit it from loop. So we don't need TDY here. TDY is going to be loop.tdy. We create a buffer writer every single time. Yeah, that's actually fine. Enter sync mode. Right. So we have a few of these things to do. Cursor to the top left. Clear the screen below. So Rocco Rager, are there nicer ways of doing this? Like, are there Vaxis, parts of Vaxis that I could use to do what I'm doing here in a more, I don't know, portable way? Does this look portable to you? Control sequences, okay. Do any of these things change? Like in normal terminals? I'm not like setting aside like extreme corner cases. Like if this works, let me put it this way. If this works in Kitty, Ghosty, and the stupid Windows terminal, I'm good. These are all portable. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so let me catch the other build errors. There's almost definitely main some. There's an unused capture, right? This is going to be display dot. I forget the name. What the fuck do you mean these builds? Oh, that's ZLS. What am I doing? Is that before you use Windows Terminal? The other day, the Kitty graphics query bled through the screen. Was that cmd.exe or something? It was PowerShell. So not cmd.exe, PowerShell. What's the difference? I mean, PowerShell is blue. That's all I know. So I don't know the details. Oh, people are asking questions. That I can't scroll. Sorry, it's not implemented yet. Let me look at my other UI. Zig tools, aka ZLS, LSP, etc. is not part of the Zig Foundation, right? Correct. It is not. It is not part of the ZSF. It's a community project. The plan, like the official plan, but okay. So first of all, it's not just a community project. I would say it's a great community project. Like ZLS has done a lot of heavy lifting so far, and without people, working on making ZLS, we would have. Well, I don't know if we would have exactly nothing, but we, could be potentially in a worse situation, unless somebody basically were to do the same, an equivalent job. Now, ZLS is not perfect because it's not the Z compiler. To be able to provide full diagnostics for the Z compiler, sorry, for a Z project, you need to be a Z compiler because you need to run comp time. So ZLS doesn't know how to do that. And it's not just because, people aren't smart enough to make that happen. I think they actually might, but the problem is it would be a huge waste of effort because they would have to re-implement basically the Z compiler, which is a super fast-moving target. And it would be a lot of pain. Sure, it would give you a better LSP today already, but it would be like a huge, cost in terms of effort. Honestly, I would even say a waste of effort, to be honest. Depends on the perspective. Obviously, if you're a Zig user who wants everything now, I want it now, then sure, for you, it would be worth it. But I don't know, from the perspective of being a maintainer of such a piece of software, doesn't seem a great use of time. So what's the official plan? The official plan is basically to have the Z compiler be the Z compiler, meaning have the Z compiler provide all the code intelligence necessary to understand comp time. More specifically, since the Z compiler has to run comp time, the idea is to have the Z compiler run in incremental mode, and that's some mode where it basically stays open. And it has, let's say, a REPL, and you can query the REPL. The idea is that basically a language server is a programmatic way of accessing the REPL. The language server asks the Zig compiler for information about the state of the compilation, and then ferries back that information to the editor using the language server protocol. So the idea is that the Zig compiler does not speak the language server protocol. And instead, another component acts as a bridge. But the meat of the logic about the logic that produces code intelligence for a Zig project, that gets implemented in the Zig compiler itself. It's the Zig compiler itself that gives you that info. So it's the ultimate authoritative source in that sense. That's the current plan. Okay, so win size display dot I forget what's the name of that thing. Set AFK message, handle click prepare message, clear active interaction. Why is this doing nothing? Oh god. Panic. Write style equal setup tear down. Size changed. Let's change this to resize. Hello. You know what? Nah, let's leave the old name. Now, what's WS? What's in win size? Wait, actually we do know, right? We should know what this stuff is. It's a axis win size. You know what? I might as well just keep this around in display instead of making a different type for it. Oh, it does have equal though. Man, I do have equal implemented in here, which is nice. Okay. So we have this. We have these buttons that are not being currently handled. Is there anything else? So I guess we're gonna have to put that back. Okay, let's see if we build now, how far we get. File exists in multiple modules. File exists in multiple modules. Okay, I think I thought. Actually, I'm not sure. You know what? Let me turn on the lights. So what's going on here? Okay, this has to do with grapheme. This has to do with GZ, display with also. So this is all GZ stuff that apparently these files exist in multiple modules. Module grapheme and module grapheme 0. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do... It did build, right? What's in dependency? Builder, right? Maybe that's what I should be doing? I'm not convinced. Yeah. The fact that display with exists in multiple modules, like the way I'm looking at this error, it's making me think that there's something wrong in how GZ is structured. Sorry, ZG. Let me take a look at how it's structured. DWP, canon, compat, angle, CCD, gencat, fold, numeric, lower core, props, code point, grapheme data. Okay, let's be more precise with what we want to look at. So I am using right now ZG grapheme and display with. I'm using grapheme and display with, and it seems that display with and grapheme both appear in multiple modules. Both appear in multiple modules. I'm guessing. So that would mean the fact, though, is that these guys are also their root file, which is weird. Yeah, you wrap those in v-axis. I guess in v-axis. use vaxis.unicode. Which I should probably do no matter in any case. So you have a grapheme iterator and you expose, where do you expose, gwidth? This is where you expose width. Okay, I guess we can do this port. Remove this. Remove this. Remove this. Go into display. Remove a bunch of stuff. Remove this. Remove these guys, and now let's fix every reference. So this is going to be gwidth. Oh, this is static method. But I have to specify the method. And it wants data. Am I looking at the wrong one? Because this guy seems very manual. There's window.gwidth. Oh, this guy has a nicer interface. But it requires a screen. So I probably should call screen.init. But even then, this is from a window. I need a wrapper. GWG width. Oh no. Yeah. But that's not a big deal, right? Because anything a screen doesn't... could you tell me I will set the value on screen? So here's what I'm thinking. Inside resize, I'm not going to call full resize because this guy is going to like allocate memory. But I think I can do this. Oh, with method is from caps. Okay, so I can grab this from caps. Oh, that's actually good. Wait, maybe I do not need a screen after all. Maybe I do not need a screen after all because I can grab this from caps Unicode. Okay, let's see. Let's make a function for this. Okay, vaxis gwidth. String. Method. loop.vx.caps.unicode. Data. Data comes from, I'm guessing, the X. No. Vaxis.unicode has that, while caps.unicode is the method. Okay, perfect. Wait, is it unicode.more stuff? That with data. Okay. So you have this. Where was that? From the Unicode namespace, right? Yeah. Like this? No, lowercase g. Oh, this one's a pointer to Unicode. So no. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. Wait, is that repaint? What's it called? Need repaint. Oh, TDY is already a writer, I guess. Let's double check that. Mm, no, it's not. It's something else. It's a Vaxis type. Or you can just ask a buffer writer out of it. Any writer. It doesn't have just writer. It doesn't have writer. Okay. Okay, so what were we doing here? Display 180. In render. Oh, I guess we can just do this. Accepted something, found something else. And calling move cursor. Why? Accepted type generic IO writer, buffer writer, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of errors. Found, oh, it's an erase. It's a typed erase one. So it's writer. Generic writer. Where the heck am I even? Oh, here is where I'm defining it. Any type it is, baby. No field name VX in loop. What was it called then? Oh god, I use VX everywhere. Oh, just Vaxis. It's full Vaxis. Okay. Type not a function. A gwith is a type. Oh, I did see gwith.gwith. It's a namespace that contains gwith. What? What happened here? What happened here? Wait, let me see that in the source code. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're basically it's the it's a namespace that contains this function. How am I? Wait, why am I observing that then? What's going on? It's because you do pub of that thing. No, I think I'm grabbing it from the wrong place because this is a private reference to it, and you're. Let's see. Yeah, you're calling into this stuff, but like you're not re-exporting it. So do I grab it from root? Maybe that's where I'm supposed to be grabbing it from. Kinda, yes. So you're not exporting the function, you're just exporting the namespace. So this is vaxis.gwith.gwith. Okay. Expected comes with data found with data. Okay. Expected that any writer found a TTY. There's no display tick. How are you moving between browser windows so fast? You mean terminal windows? I have keybinds to flip from one thing to the next within the same. So this is terminal. Within my editor, I have a few tabs, a few buffers open, I guess. Or I don't know what you call those. Buffers open in different windows or something. So in any case, I can switch between them by doing GA. G opens the go-to mode, and then A goes to the last accessed file. And so I do GA to flip back and forth between things. So I tap to the other tab to see compile errors, and then I go back and In the web browser. I don't know. The browser is just here. And so here I click back. I don't know, man. I'm just clicking with the browser, not doing anything crazy with it. So the problem is, yeah, we want to send display tick events, but we kind of switch them all off. So I guess we want to enable some of them. So we do want this display want tick. What does want tick do? Oh, one tick says, right, one tick says if we're showing AFK or we're showing a quit message, then yes, we want a tick. Otherwise we don't. That's cool. That makes sense. Size changed. Doesn't come from this guy anymore. Now these guys, these are like key events. We need to move them under key press. But they're different. Now it's going to be key matches. I guess I'll have to use a bunch of key dot something something options to implement this. I guess for now I'm gonna just whoops, comment them out, and then just do nothing for them. Let's see what else. No field name display in enum tag type. Let's restore display events. Went back a tab without clicking the back arrow in the browser navbar. I have a back button on my mouse. We built. So we built. And yeah, we built. Will this work? I don't know, but I guess we can try. Well, it didn't last long, huh? If need repay display render, and then caused us to poop ourselves here. Elements row. Oh, I bet you that here things went not well. Also, you know why? I also know why, probably. My old display code assumes everything indexed by 1. While I think they were doing everything indexed by 0 with libvaxis. So I guess, yeah. The problem is that these stupid terminals, they are indexed by 1 normally. So here's what we can do. In main, here's what we can do. We can do +1 so that the count matches. Let's see if that stops us from crashing. Not really. We still crash. And also it renders wrong. So maybe that wasn't it. So there's something else going on because we did render everything correctly. Okay, so event, let's remove this stuff maybe. Let's leave it there for now. Okay, so what do we do in setup that we were doing before that now we don't do anymore that like makes us do everything wrong? Size rows +1. Let's see. Maybe I'd like to have a debugger help me out. Maybe. Maybe. This does realloc. Mm, 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 mm. So apparently everything goes well until we try to access elements in 365, which is kind of near the end of our rendering function. Here, if heading style is Nick and kind is chat, then elements row equals, yeah, so basically we're just accessing, we're expecting elements to have the same values. This is so weird. You know what? Let's do some printing, I guess, here to see why it's pooping itself. You know what? Let's do screen size equals, and then we do size row. Well, you know what? Elements dot len, and then we do row equals. Let's see what happens now. Oh, here's what happened. We logged this stuff. The problem is that that logging is disabled. So let's take a look at this logging. What is it? God damn it. It's display. Okay, so we want to go in logging and re-enable display. Actually, at this point, I don't care about at this point filtering anything out. So let's just disable the whole filtering thing. So it should be same problem. But we should see something from display. There we go. Screen size 36 elements.len 1. Well, fuck. And now we're at row 34. So I'll tell you what elements.len is. Elements is a flat array that has, well, I mean, it's an array, so yes, it's flat. But it has one element per row of the bork UI. So the way I handle clicks in bork is that I don't have a full 2D view of the bork grid, because given the interactions that I had up until now, I don't care about those much. What I do care about is that my elements basically all occupy a certain number of rows. So elements tells me that if you click at this row, you're clicking at the row that contains the nickname for this this group of messages, etc., etc. So that's how I basically keep track of mouse interactions. It's very bare bones, but you know, it's good enough for what I need. The problem is that I need to keep in sync the elements array with the size of the window, which is what I'm kind of supposed to be doing, but apparently I'm not. Because it starts at with one element, but then we somehow resize the window, but then we don't reallocate elements. Like, what the fuck? Like, how did we even land there? You know what I want, I think? I think I want to, okay. We go in logging, we re-enable this, and we just focus on the display. Also, I need a very quick break. I'll be right back. Give me half a second. I'm back. Let's go. Okay, so we were saying enable, re-enable display logging, launch bork, read logs, see what happens. The answer is this whoops itself. And we got this. Yeah, so again, confirmed. Elements is still a little bit too small. What's going on? Are we how is this changing? This is so funny because if size of rows, why is this code like this? So this is saying, why is this based on size? Why is this not new? What is going on? Was this code always like this? This is driving me insane. Let me go check what's online. Did I really always had such a stupid bug in there all the time? I cannot believe it. I really cannot believe it. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. So basically, I was not looking at the new size. I was looking at the old size to determine whether this guy should reallocate or not. Oh my god. And the reason why we weren't really observing this is because size was like set correctly beforehand. It's like, oh my fucking god. Okay. No, it's not because of that. I'm dumb. It's because let me think. No, here I had new, like what? No, it's guaranteed 100%. It's because I was dumb. Okay, so this has been fixed now. Let's see what's the next problem then. Again? Again? So here we have size changed. Where's size changed in these logs? Size changed. Then size changed again. But then somehow, even though size changed twice, elements.len is still 1. Okay. Here's something funny. Probably shouldn't do this, huh? Let's start with 0, 0. In your site, is it a good time to port flow to 014? I think so, yes. I mean, you got libvaxes already updated for 014. This is the window in which if you catch any horrible like regression, then you can complain about it. So at the beginning, inside of size changed. This is just a mem set. Accessing, printing. Yeah, this is the debug printing plus accessing that I was doing. Handle click new equals elements row. Yep. So is somehow this is not working? Like what the heck? Oh my fucking god. Okay, I saw it again. Look. Oh my god. God damn it. Such a fucking moron. I cannot believe that code was like that for that long. Oh, we got cursor though. Good to know that we got cursor. So, test. Test. So, it's working. We're not entering mouse mode. We're not entering, we're not hiding the cursor. So, we need to do those things, wire back keybinds, and we should be in good shape. If I remember correctly, there was some tiny bug related to handling clicks or something like that, or like rendering things. There was some corner case that I wasn't handling correctly in the old code, but yeah. The screen top is overflowing. You are indeed right. I think it's because of wrapping mode and or maybe measurement error. Yes, you know what? This is probably a measurement error. The wrapping mode disabled was hiding. Okay. So let's restore some of this stuff. I don't remember what these things do. Do I need to set... Wait, can I do everything with this? Like hide the cursor, mouse mode, disable insert mode, disable wrapping mode. The lightning bolt emoji looks really suspicious. Wait, let me see. It does, but it's right. It's a stupid Apple Unicode emoji that only occupies one cell. Yeah, it's not. It's not exactly that there are two spaces after it. It's just that visually occupies one cell, but it actually occupies two. I think it's the font that's like this. Actually, you know what? Okay, I don't understand all the mechanics involved, if I have to be honest. So, Vaxis may measure it wrong though. But how do you measure it? Because this is just a... So this emoji is a Unicode code point. Can you... So I assume that this... Yeah, this is my render code. So yeah. So here's my question. Are you able to recognize the size of a single Unicode code point and how that might change in the combination of terminal plus font? Because I always assumed that the difference in rendering width was for graphene clusters, like for stuff that was more complicated. Okay, so here's what I can do. I can wire in the Vaxis stuff and see if anything changes. But this to me seems to be just a weird artifact of how this font decided to render the Zap. Just search for Zap emoji, you'll find it. Oh, we got a seg fault even? Interesting. We're probably seg faulting because we are de-initting stuff twice somewhere or something. Paxis thinks it's too wide. Yeah. I think it's just that this weird font has decided that the zap emoji should look like this instead of being 2 columns wide. Like, I would say it's the font. Because different fonts don't do it like this, right? Other fonts even have it colored. And I know that there's somewhere something that a font can do to say if it provides a colored version of an emoji versus a different version. I don't remember how that stuff works though, and I'm guessing there's no way of checking it from here. There's a code pointer you can put behind it the specified text representation. I see. So, but I'm not putting it there. So, is there like a code pointer you can put to say cool presentation? I see. So I guess, but I don't want the text representation. The problem is that I want the non-text representation normally. So yeah, this seems to be like an artifact of this font. Okay, so what were we worrying about right now? This stuff, I believe. So we don't need to enter the alt screen because we're already there. I think, actually, I don't think we even have to do this. I think we just want to hide the cursor and enable mouse mode, I think. Yeah, let's do the build and then run normally. So still that off by 1 error there. Test. No more flying cursor. Ooh, clicking kills this. What happened? We're hitting an assertion value in parser. TDY run in loop.zig. Okay, we're probably doing something bad. This mouse mode is not good mouse mode. This is probably bad mouse mode. How do we do good mouse mode? Good mouse mode. Set mouse mode. Change the mouse reporting mode. Okay. But I can also do this, right? This seems nice. Oh, this needs to be an any brighter. Okay, with this we set mouse mode. Then now we have cursor. Hide cursor. A window has set cursors, show cursor. Are you telling me? Wait, okay, so how do you call what? Cursor is stateful. So it's on the window. Self-screen cursor Vs. But it's still this guy, right? Well, in any case, we should be good. Okay, I can click, but nothing happens because click events have not been wired in. So I need to wire in click events. Let's wire in click events. Clickety click. I'm guessing this goes under. Does it go under key press? As dot mouse. Event mouse, yes. So I need to put dot mouse in here. Is that it? Where's my thing? Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with cell. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's not in here. God damn it. It's dot mouse. Probably not need to do -1. We also need to fix that segmentation fault that murders our application. Don't fucking tell me that we ran out of quota. We ran out of quota. Dude! This is so stupid. This is so fucking stupid, man. Fucking YouTube. Handle click. Oh no. Oh, I think I get it. Are you like notifying me for everything that I do with the mouse? Can I say I just want clicks? Oh no. Bro, I want clicks. I don't want type. Press release motion drag. Oh no, I don't want motion nor drag. I just want click actually. Oh no. Oh no. I guess I can ignore some of them, But I think I don't want to register to them at all. Wait, do I continue? Yeah, because I could only render if I need to repaint, but I don't need to repaint. You will need a custom mouse enable, okay. I think you should offer that option though, because it's like, it makes sense for applications that are, have some interactivity, but not anything crazy. What? Hmm. This number seems kind of sus. Suggestions, Rocket Rager, because I am... yeah, I'm getting bad values. 145 to 162. I mean, I guess I should avoid. I should notice. Oh, we do even do this. Click the comma. Yeah, no, these values are bad. We can do this. But why am I getting these huge numbers? You need a screen with the correct size. Oh. The fact is, though, none of these APIs is interacting with any screen anywhere. Are you keeping like a handle to some screen somewhere? Using the screen size. But who holds? The question though is who holds a reference to any screen? Because there's no screen reference anywhere. So I call enter alt screen. Like even if we look at resize, backseat has a screen, does it? Well, I mean, you probably know. I just want to double check myself. Oh yeah, it does have a screen. And I guess resize does that. Oh yeah, it sets an internal screen. That's what it does. Okay. Yeah, what I'm thinking is that basically I can do this. I'm gonna do this manually. Let's see on resize. Does it actually allocate? It shouldn't need to allocate anything, does it? Oh, it does buff. Oh no, son of a bitch. Yeah, no. Okay. No, I want to avoid that. So yeah, I'll do some of the initialization manually myself. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. 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 Oh, wait. Although yeah, we don't do it in here. We do it in main, I guess. Because that's where we have all the extra mouse info. Sorry, no, in here in resize, win size, because that's where we have the extra stuff. Although, yeah, I don't want to pass it down. I think. Let me think. Yeah, I don't want to pass it down. Okay. Oh, with peaks. X pixel. Actually, I think this last one is not necessary. Okay, let's see if we get better values now. Click 3314. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna click the very last row and column. Oh, look. So interactions are working. They're just off by one. In any case, clicking works. And yeah, this is 35, 103. Although it's actually... Well, no, that's correct, right? We need to do -1. I think... Wait, let's look at the mouse handling code. Handle click. Well, row. I think we need to do -1, probably. We might need to do -1 because the topmost is still gonna be 1, right? No, it's 0, 0. Never mind. What? Oh, so we need to do +1. But that makes no sense. If we do +1, why does it think that this is it? We have an off by 1 problem. That is for sure. Huh. We have an off by 1 problem. So how do we do this? Let's do some logging when we write this stuff. Yeah, so this is like the line where we write a login name. Oh, this is nice. Screen size elements len. So every time we render a login name, let's do this. We don't care about screen size anymore, I guess. We care about this, and then name equals. And then we write that. Right, and we say fault. Oh well. Bork start. Test. Okay, let's look. Render, scroll offset, elements len, 37, row 34, name Christoph IT. So at row 34, there's Christoph IT. If I click here, the click is considered 33. It's total 37. So if len is 37, that's one more. It's one extra. So 36, 35, 34. Yeah, why do we think the click is 33? If we say that the size is 36, I mean, it makes sense. We go from 0 to 35. Where am I doing the off by 1 error? God damn it. Oh, I guess it's in element. I put things in element offset by 1 forward because that's how clicks were reported to me. So I do want to do -1. That makes no sense though. It's, well, it's not -1 that solves it. It would be +1 if not. Oh no, actually that's it, right? I think that's it. We just need a +1. I'm dumb. There we go. Okay, now our clicks make sense. Now our clicks make sense. Cool. Yeah. This is all great. This is a little bit extreme, but oh well. And we always have the off by 1, sometimes even 2 error at the top. That's funny. Click interactions still make sense after resizing. That's good. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill normal old bork. I'm gonna try to process attach to new bork. Come on. Come on, give me process attach, dude. Process attach. Dash name bork dash wait for, I think. Actually, wait. There's 2 instances of it. Oh no, where's the other one hiding? Well, let's pick the one with the biggest PID. Continue. Close. That wasn't it, I think. Maybe this was the one, but it's gone now, so oh god. Kill all bork. Okay. Backtrace. What's going on here? With Veda Unicode, we're calling the init. We're calling backslash the init twice, I think. That's the problem. Where is this happening? In bork start? Wait, backslash 116, main 124. Yeah, so we're doing the fir backslash the init, but in main, in display, we have tear down. That's also doing the same. So we don't do it here, basically. There we go. We are just doing it twice. That was the entirety of the problem. Okay. So we made some progress. Test. Yep. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy working. So let's test Windows at this point, right? We made a bunch of progress. Git status. I don't think it's picking up renaming display from uppercase to lowercase, that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. Work in progress. Git push. What? What? What is going on? Yeah, we're not doing bad, huh? We're not doing bad. I think there is still some bug that occasionally manifests that we're not seeing now. Yeah, look at this. Look what happened here. Look at this. This is wrong. This is us not knowing how to count well. So, yeah, there's stuff. Well, the overflow is just getting overwritten by our messages. So yeah, we have still some bug, which I think it's related to long words specifically. So there's an off by one error with those things, and then yeah, we have an off by one error for the heading stuff. So we need to understand what's going on. What's going on here, man? Remote rejected. Okay, so Vaxis is the name of my branch, right? The problem is that it thinks I have secrets in it, right? It's the YouTube secret stuff that doesn't allow me to push, huh? Push cannot contain secrets. So it knows, I guess. I guess it recognizes this prefix here. So fucking annoying, man. But you know what? It's fine. We can bork it because we're not turning on YouTube in any case. So for now, we don't care. Again? OAuth client ID. Wait. I guess I can disable this, maybe. What am I building? This chat application that you're seeing here. Copilot autofix is on. Secret scanning enabled. Nothing is enabled in here. Oh, there we go. What happened here? No! We lost the error message. We had an out of bounds with elements. That was so weird. Oh, out of client secrets. So 23 and 24, but Wait, am I going insane? Oh, it's here that he complains. Right. But I don't have a... The client ID was already... So it's still going to complain about one of the two. No, now it's fine. Okay. Now it's happy. Yeah. Okay, so what do we do now? We want to pull this stuff on Windows and see what happens, right? Wait, is this one that I was using? Is this any better? Not really. Okay. Oh, can I... Oh no, I did something wrong. Can I not increase font size by doing Control Scroll Wheel? Of course not. I don't know how to increase the font size. This is what it is. Mouse is not working though. So clicking does nothing. That's interesting. Where is this thing putting my logs even? Oh god. Where's bork.log on this stupid platform? I need bork where that tells me where I will be looking for logs and configs and stuff. It's gonna be like app data or something. Is that a thing? Is that not a thing? So in sources, we use known folders. So I guess we can look at known folders. Yeah, let's look at known folders. Resources. Windows. Oh no. Is anything rendering? Yeah, it's totally rendering. It's totally rendering well. But mouse doesn't work. So I'm trying to understand what the logs say. Problem is I don't know where this thing logs on Windows, god damn it. And I can't even run strace to know because no strace on Windows. Right? Why would anybody want strace on Windows? Oh, there we go. Logs is gonna be in temp, I think. Cache. Oh, so it is app fucking data. Why was it not allowing me to do that? App data roaming. There's no bork in there. Oh, there's update a local bork. But this contains the config. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's going to be temp. Local update temp. The fuck is local app data? Local settings, no. Is CMD syntax PowerShell is like that? Well, like this? I'm trying to make sense of what you typed at the end. Like this? Like this? So use CMD. God fucking damn it, man. Okay, updata local. Oh, wait. So it's still updata, then local, and then temp. TeamSpeak. Temp. There we go. Tail. Of course we don't have tail. Why would we have tail, right? How do you tail on Windows? There's no way of tailing on Windows, right? Why would there be? Get content file name here dash weight dash tail 30. So we got tail. Delicious tail running. So I'm clicking on X2. Yeah, there's no registration of mouse mode. Like we're just not enabling mouse mode. What could it be? So, yeah, mouse events are just not being recorded at all. Everything else works. Also, somehow in this terminal, there is no off by one error. Or maybe we have no wrap mode by default. Maybe we have no wrap mode by default, I guess. Okay, I guess at this point, basically what I need is, I guess a suggestion from Rocco Rager. Are you using Vaxis ty.init? Yeah, I'm for that stuff. I'm using everything. Vaxis ty.init on Windows has mouse mode on. Okay, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. Yep. So, and in terms of weird stuff that I do, Maybe this is something that needs to be set in screen somehow. I don't know, because in display, I don't do anything weird. The only... Okay, so I guess these guys can go. Turns out we don't need them anymore at all. Yeah, the only thing that I do is like hide the cursor manually here. Hmm. Well, I would say this is overall a success. This has allowed me to find so far a couple bugs that I had, long-standing bugs that I had in the original bork code. Integration on Windows and everything else seems to be working well. The mouse stuff, not done yet. The off by one error on Linux, that's probably another latent bug in my implementation. So it's just like a couple off by ones. Once I fix them, then everything should be perfect. But like in general, as you can see, bork like behaves reasonably well. Like, honestly, nothing bad about it. It seems overall very reasonable. So Neurosite, can you confirm that mouse mode works on Windows? Maybe I can check that myself, I guess. Oh, but I have Zig 014 and you haven't ported your stuff yet to Zig 014, so that makes it a little bit more complicated. I guess I can try to download. It works fine. Okay, so you have it working. Then it's me doing weird things. It's me doing something bizarre. I agree. That's how I would describe my Windows experience as well. Bizarre. Although to be fair, maybe there's something else to it. I don't know. By the way, did I like disable the remote stuff? Yeah, I disabled the remote server. I also need to turn this bad boy on. And I need to implement it for Windows. Is bork calling translate mouse? No. I am just receiving mouse events and not doing anything else with them. But in this case, I'm not receiving them. Like on Linux, I'm receiving them. On Windows, I'm not. Also, you know what? Just as a sanity check, let me do this. First of all, can we quit? We can quit, but it kind of gets us stuck somewhere. Reach unreachable code. So, okay, so, something goes out of whack there. But in any case, let's take a look at... main. Yeah, by the way, yeah, look, Helix can do mouse. What the heck? So just so that we're clear, the problem right now is that on Windows, I'm not even receiving display events. Sorry, I mean mouse events. I'm not even receiving them. So this has to be something that happens between something that goes out of whack, I think. I guess within this. Maybe it's display setup that does something weird, but it doesn't do much weird. Like display setup does. Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe it's this that should not happen on for Windows. I guess we can try it out. That shouldn't do anything on Windows. Okay. Well, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'll comment both lines out and see what happens. Because that's really the only funky shit that I do. Past, well, aside from like, okay, rendering the thing, I guess. So here with rotating, clicking, clickety click does nothing. No click seems to be registered. No clicks. Huh. Not even that. Not even that. So, I don't know. I guess I could try to not paint anything. So maybe painting, okay, next test. Maybe some other escape code that I use while painting does weird shit with the terminal. So let me do this. In main, I'm gonna change this to actually never render even once. So this doesn't even render once, never calls render. Let's see what happens now. I did not want to do this. Okay. Let's see what happens now. My term is weird or something. Okay, now it doesn't render anything. Clicking does nothing. Okay. Yeah, let me download Flow and let's see what happens now. Windows x86 64 target Z. No, dude, why target Z? This computer doesn't even know what that is. I do have 7-zip, so it's fine. Oh god, it extracts it into a tar directory, and then only then I can finally extract the actual contents. Oh, there's also Flow GUI. Cool. Okay. Why am I like this? All uppercase. Yep, mouse mode works for you. Why does it not work for me? Windows has built-in tar now. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, mouse totally works for you. Hovering, all the fancy shit, it works. So, huh. Better terminal than what Windows can provide? What do you mean? Look at PowerShell running inside Windows Terminal. Like, it's delicious. Oh, shit. Wait. I could have gotten a CMD prompt in here. I could have gotten a CMD prompt in here. Look at this. Linux can't do this. I can even get a Azure Cloud shell. What do you say about this? Huh? What do you say about this? So powerful, man. So I don't know what is wrong in my code. I guess it's a matter of, I don't know, debugging my use of things. Maybe it's something else, but the application doesn't even deadlock. Like, everything works. Although, wait. I don't get it. Yeah, I actually really don't get it. So I think here's what I think I'll do. I think I'll see if Rocco Ranger gets like some inspiration and at some point realizes what could it be. It is true that I'm being like a naughty boy. I'm let me turn off PowerShell. So enough PowerShell. I'm being a naughty boy. I'm not using everything as it should be used, right? I'm doing weird stuff. Also, oh, look at this. Look at this bug. It came back. This bug came back. I had that bug previously where I was clicking one place and it was, it's again here. Interesting. Anyway, in any case, this is another bug that we need to fix. What, PowerShell? Yeah, I got bork running in PowerShell, but it wasn't getting mouse events. And I don't understand why. Okay, Rocket Rager. What if? Okay, here's the only. Yeah, what about Flow? Flow works, but here's the idea. What if this has a weird interaction between Baxis and Zig 014? Because honestly, I'm not doing anything weird. Like, I'm really not doing anything weird. Can't imagine it. There's also the Zig bug where we can't read and write from the same TDY in Windows from different threads. How do you solve that one? You try leave axis example tests. Do they work? I can try. Fair point. I can try them. Yeah. Git switch Zig dash 0.14.0. You can't read write to the same console in different threads. Yes and no. Like it's a bug in how things work in Zig with how this to-do list is implemented. Okay, so I don't know. Is this? I'm guessing this is not supposed to look like this exactly. Wait, let me try. Let me try CMD. It behaves the same. The shell doesn't mean anything, I guess, in this context. I said, okay, it's supposed to look like that. Okay, in debug builds. Okay. Debug v-axis. Debug axis enabling mouse mode. But this doesn't have any mouse testing, right? Like the mouse doesn't really do anything. So I've listened to a podcast where you were a guest on. Developer Voices, by any chance? Yep. Well, hope you liked it. Try counter. How do I do that? How do I do counter? Okay. The examples, I don't know. Okay, Zig build help. Data point. CLI fuzzy image main table. Oh, you don't have counter. Why don't you have? I don't know, man. It's a library. I swear to God, I cloned it. There's no mention of counter. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Why am I even trying? I'm on the Zig 014 branch. Git pull. Already up to date. Did you add that example after and never updated this branch? Is that it? I'm guessing that's probably it. Holy shit. That's a lot of changes, huh? No, I'm clicking. I swear to God, I'm clicking. No joke. Huh. Neurosite, can you try with Zig 014? Is there a setting in Windows Terminal? I don't know, man, but it works in Helix, for example. Now, I don't mean to say that Rust is a superior language than Zig, but it just so happens that the one Rust application that I have actually works, while the Linux one that I have does not. What say you? I feel like there's only one possible conclusion, honestly, but... Is Flow not Zig? Yes, it is. Jokes aside, I think that the only variable that I have in mind is that I'm building this stuff with Zig 014 and not Zig 013. So what I'm thinking is that this is it. Let me think what else I could do to try this out. I guess I would need Zig 013. Do I have that? Zig up? I have Zig up, so that should allow me to switch quickly. Let's try that. Zig up version. So Zig up list. Zig up list. Zig up fetch 013.0. God fucking damn it. Actually, my hope is that it works. Like it doesn't, it works with 013, so that means that it's 014 the problem, so the Rocorager will have to fix it for me, and I don't have to do anything, but let's see. So git check out, switch main, git pull, just to be safe, yeah. So Zig build example counter. Oh, wait. Zig up default 0.13.0. Zig version 013. Man, Mlag was making fun of me for setting up Zig up. Guess what? It's actually coming in handy, huh? Will it work? I haven't clicked yet. I'm savoring the moment. Click. Okay, I'm clicking now. No, it does not work. Did I somehow poison? Maybe I poisoned this window somehow. Let me make another one. I don't know. No, it just does not work. Oh. There we go. Yeah, Flow works. Flow, I tested it earlier myself. It does work. Look. All working. Control Q. Control Shift Q. Let's go. So, yeah. what a crazy moment. Well, I'll you know what? This makes me happy though, because it means that Rocco Ranger has some work to do. Hopefully, if he wants to. But well, at least it's not like a silly bug in bork itself. Terminals are the worst. Yeah. Well, you decided to make a terminal application, so unfortunately, you kind of did this to yourself. Okay, so I think that with bork, I would say we made some good progress. We got it almost back to functioning state. What we need to do next is wire back in keyboard, fix the remaining latent bugs. There's still a couple rendering bugs that are in there that we need to fix. And this is going to be a good opportunity to do so. And then we need to enable remote commands. And then what else? I don't know. Also what I can do? I could probably try to call VX resize. Here's another thing that I can do, like kind of like less effort. Bork. I'm gonna re-enable resize. The idea being, let's do things by the book, right? We're not using libvaxes for other things, but at least let's call resize correctly. Could it be that somehow on Windows you need to have your window abstraction going on, otherwise it doesn't work? No, because it would work for then the counter wouldn't be broken. All right. Zig up, default, master, Zig build. What? Front curl is in main. Okay. What did I do wrong? Oh God. No. Well, we also have the okay, let me re-enable rendering. Yeah, no, clicks do not show up. The counter example not working is the telltale sign. Yeah. I don't know. No sabe. No sabe. No sabe. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we can continue with the other stuff. We leave mouse support on Windows as a to-do. I don't know. Rocco Ranger, do you want me to open an issue on libvaxes? I don't know if that can help. But yeah, I think that once you get the counter example working, then we can start seeing if anything needs to be done in bork. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. I have to say, it is kind of cute to have this stuff working on Windows. Control plus does nothing. Like, how are you supposed to zoom in these things? Huh. Why bork uses Twitch chat to read chat? Can you just read chat from IRC? It can. It uses authentication because you can send messages and you can ban people using bork. So it's not read-only. Lightning bolt is too wide on Windows, yes. But I can tell you that the bolt was also too wide on macOS in the past. Or rather, in I guess in the past, because I had a different font. I am confident this is font-based. This is like, here, let me show you another example of this. I think that if I go in here and I change the font, you see how there are some math monospace. You see how some have the shittier lightning bolt. I don't remember which ones, but there's some. There's an old Apple one. What was it called? I don't remember. Yeah, look at it. Look at how this is like this, and this is like this. That's kind of funny. It's my font though. Yeah, it's entirely my font's fault. In any case. Okay. Enough PowerShell. It was fun though. PowerShell, lots of fun, amazing experience, totally delightful. Can't wait to have it again. Libvaxes, issues. Let's start with this. You call it flow or just flow or flow control? I think it's just flow, right? I guess we'll see. My Windows machine doesn't let me connect to Codeberg. Yeah, it's GitHub or nothing. You're getting vendor locked in also also in that way. Yep. Okay, so we have an issue up. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what else can we do now? We can implement. You know what? Let's continue our work on macOS. We have that. Let's make it work for us. Like, let's make it happen. I have this rendering bug here. I wonder if it's me or Ghosty. I do think so. I think there's a bug in Ghosty. I might be wrong, but it seems to me that the fact that this placement here is resetting my background is a it's a Ghosty piece of behavior that I consider bug, but I'm not sure. And also the fact that you see that how this occupies 2 cells, and here we have 2 missing cells. That's also kind of sus. So either I'm misunderstanding what the behavior is supposed to be, and so I'm using the API wrongly or incorrectly, or there's something sus going on here. But let's wire back in the other keys. So we have Control C. Then we have wheel up. Oh, what about wheel up? Those are mouse events, I'm guessing. If type different than press. Okay, let's look at the other things. Mouse. Button type. Press, release, motion, drag. Button. I'm hoping that those show up as presses. So if type is different than press, continue. Also, this is supposed to be just left click, right? So we want to only also, we want button to be left. So if it's different than press, or m.button is different than left, then we ignore. And so we have left clicks. Wait, no, because we also get wheel up and wheel down. Never mind. So we need to check for this. I guess we switch m.button. Then we have wheel up, where we want to do this. Well, not this. Wheel down. Test monocolor. What? Oh, I don't have this guy. Either I don't have this guy or I'm fucking up at rendering it with bork somehow. You're adding the code point for presentation, correct? Yeah. Okay, so with this, in theory, we should have scrolling with the mouse wheel, but we need to do the same for up and down. Also, a page up and page down also only scroll up and down by 1, which is weird. Oh, look at this. Also, we had this piece of code. We had Control-C protection. Do I still have it? I still have it. Okay. Then, yeah, we need a bunch of other else's. Oh, freak. How do I say arrow up, arrow down? Oh. Matches, self.key, match text, match shortcut, matches any. So matches wants a code point. Yeah. Can I do that? Can I do matches and then just dot up? I guess we can check if that works. And as for modifiers, we don't care. Yeah, none of these should be up. So, okay. That should be pretty much it. Type U21 has no members. Oh. Okay, can I have some messages? Can I please have some spam? Oh, we're scrolling. So yeah, this is the old scroll behavior. Let's go. Yeah, we're scrolling. Yeah, we're scrolling. But when there's a message that is super big, clicking breaks a bit. That's entirely me. Okay. Okay. So we got that. Yeah, we mostly got it. I guess what remains is the remote server. And then we're back to where we were before. So we need to fix rendering bugs though. That is for sure. Oh my god, look at what's going on here. Why is this version so borked? Well, this one. I think it's the off by one bugs. It's the off by one rendering bugs that are still there. It generally does. It's just that some are like some are stressing a off by one error, and I haven't enabled wrapping mode. Sorry, I have wrapping behavior, so any counting error that I'm making anywhere is now like now you see it, you perceive it. Previously, those bugs would be like more hidden, but now because I haven't enabled that mode, they all show up. It's fine. Yep. So yeah. Let's enable maybe remote control. I think on Linux, enabling the remote server shouldn't really do anything. Or maybe not. Maybe we need more. Expect to constitute found another thing. Yeah. So server 186. What is this fetching? Oh, live broadcasts. Oh, this is for the YT command. Right. About that. Let's do this, but this is wrong. This is gonna make it compile, but this is not exactly correct. In any case, so this works. Let's go back to our friend Windows PowerShell. Let's go. Okay, now this is not gonna build anymore. Actually, we can do prominent compile errors. This should not work anymore because we're like hard coding, I think, a Unix socket, which doesn't really exist on Windows. So, what? Never fucking mind. What? They do exist on Windows? I don't know. We got we got it pooped itself. What happened though? Pooped itself, and it's not like we can easily see what happened. Get less error. The attempted operation is not supported for the type of we don't know what. Oh no, I pulled out that tab. How do we test this nicely? When do we start the remote server? Do we do that after starting? Oh yeah, we do that after this. Okay, so here's the trick. Move server initialization above. Easy. Oh, but it needs loop. Fuck. But you know what? We can pass down undefined because it shouldn't use it until we send an actual message to it, and this way we can see the initialization happen beforehand. There we go, and now we can see the error. Attend operation is not supported for the type of object referenced. What are we doing? I'm trying to call listen bind. I'm trying to call bind on a socket. Remote server init is calling listen, and listen is calling bind, and that's where things go wrong. Line 57. Okay, let's go back. Actually, no, let's do it in here. Server 57. Yeah, we're doing this. What is the Windows equivalent of that? That's what we need to figure out. So put away PowerShell for a moment. I guess we can ask Claude. That would be funny. Actually, you know what? DeepSeek with reasoning. Let's go. Actually, it's these two. Windows uses named pipes. There's an init Windows function for named pipes. So in Windows, the code should use init Windows with a named pipe path like. What is this thing? What? Var self.listener equals. Oh no. Security. Bork died. DeepSeek doesn't know that Windows has AF Unix sockets. But then how? Then why is my code breaking Neurosite? What am I doing wrong? Oh, we were looking at a bunch of like weird escapes that were not fully escaped in the output. So this is what it ends up looking like: // pipe. Do you have anything for name pipes? Actually, wait. Why don't we have? Okay, Windows Unix socket. Let's see. AF Unix comes to Windows. When was this said? 2017. So we should have that, right? Such as name pipes, but calling conventions are different between name pipes and sockets. Cross-platform application difficult. I don't know. I guess I could see doing it. Addressing scheme. So everybody mentioned this, but like no code, no nothing, just a bunch of yapping, and that's it. Just a bunch of yapping. Do reuse port address work on Windows? Good question. You're saying maybe that's what happened. Yeah, maybe this is it. By the way, what happened here? For row plus 5 in elements IDX. So here we're having. Why is this plus erroring out? How is this plus erroring out? That seems weird. In any case, let's try the thing. Well, I guess I can increase this for you guys. Yeah, so you can see it better. Let's reduce the width. There we go. If that was the entirety of it, that would be so funny. That was it. That was just fucking it. Is that a Windows VM using Helix instead of PowerShell? No, that's a different computer. The host computer where I'm running OBS is capturing. So normally you're seeing another computer using my Mac computer, which is captured by via HDMI. And now you're seeing me share from the other computer a local window that has PowerShell, that has Helix in it. Yes, it's a Windows terminal. So test. Yeah, so this is working. Okay, so this thing is borked because we can't, like, I switch around like initialization order in a wrong way, so that part is broken. But I guess that was the entirety of it. God fucking damn it. So import built-in. I guess that's it. It works. Let's see if it works also on Windows. Oh, I need to push first. I guess it does not, or at least for that specific kind of socket. Maybe for other ones it does, and it's fine. Maybe if you're creating like a normal, IP socket, that's fine. Okay, so we're in. Okay, let's see. This is the state of bork, and boom. Test from Windows works. So we have also remote control on Windows. Everything works on Windows. It's actually not that bad, honestly. Like the experience, once you go past some annoying things related to terminals and you iron out those tiny annoying differences, it's not bad. I guess on Windows, basically, I'm only missing mouse. If I have mouse on Windows, then I'm actually good. Yeah, scroll up, scroll down doesn't work. Can I do keyboard up, keyboard down? Yeah, it works. Let me try it 1 sec. Yeah. Oh, wait, that must look so funky because I move my mouse all the way to the right, and then at some point it shows up inside inside this other window. So you can see that there's something funky going on there. Okay, so we got that working as well. So this is basically bork back to where it was before, plus new features, plus a couple bugs fixed, a couple bugs still remain. Not bad, not bad. I would say we're pretty close to a to a point where we can cut a release. If only libvaxis had functioning mouse support on Windows. If only. For me. 0.6? No, it would be 0.5. This one is called 0.5 because I hacked the versioning system in the build script. But 0.4 is the last release that I made, so it would be time for 0.5. Not bad though, not bad. So here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna close here the stream. It's been a good day. We made a ton of progress, man. We started with like the previous like printing prototype, and now we got pretty much everything working. So that's so good. Then to port a flow GUI to libvaxis. That would be cool, right? Because then at that point you can have bork running in there, I guess. Okay, although no, wait, it wouldn't work because I'm using raw printing. I'm not using the high level framework stuff. But in any case, honestly, I'm happy with how it's going. It just needs like a couple fixes, and then we're gonna be good. FN3X Fnex, thank you very much for the $5 donated to the Zig Software Foundation. Thank you. So yeah, let me see if there's anybody doing some Zig that I can raid. Anybody doing Zig? Doesn't seem so. Let's take a look at the section on Twitch, like the programming section. Nah. C++, other higher level languages. Nah, none of that. You're all free. The donations in bork should work. Oh, you're right. Those should work in bork. And I was getting a permission error from Twitch in logs, I believe. Like it was failing to let me access that info. Twitch might have changed how you access that info. Yes. They might have done some changes there. So, yeah, in any case, I think this is it for me. Thank you very much.